Hello, my friends.
Hey, everybody.
So we are going camping this weekend.
We are, and it's Florida, and the temperatures are starting to rise.
It is hot out.
It is hot. So we've got our Ember travel trailer in tow, Lola, with a big air conditioner.
Will keep us cool for sure.
And we've got some fans loaded up in Lola, so if we're outside, we can have some fans on us.
Yep. And then tomorrow we are going paddle boarding down the Santa Fe River.
Yeah, so along the Santa Fe River, there's a bunch of natural springs that feed into the Santa Fe River. So we are going to go down with the current, and we're going to hit a spring, and then go down with the current, and hit another spring, and just
we actually have, well, we'll tell you tomorrow, but we have a company dropping us off and then picking us back up, so we can just go with the current the whole time.
Should be a glorious weekend.
It is going to be a glorious weekend, so we'll see you guys there. Okay, we got to our site, and
number 43.
And somebody's in the site.
Camping.
And we're like, what are we gonna do? So this was a first, and so I walked up to his, luckily he was there in his camper, and I went and I knocked on the door.
Very timidly, hello.
I'm like, hello, I think you're in our site. And he actually pulled up he went and got his registration, and he's supposed to be in site 45. Oops, that's just a couple sites down. So luckily he didn't have a lot out, but he's packing up, and we were gonna go switch to 45, but it was a much smaller site. We wouldn't have been able to get in.
Yeah. So he's moving, and we're waiting.
I feel so bad, but he was a nice guy, so at least it all turned out well.
Yeah, so while we're waiting, I'm scoping out how we're gonna back in. The roads are really narrow here, so I'm a little bit nervous about being able to turn this thing without hitting trees.
We're not gonna hit a tree. You're an expert backer-upper.
There's a tree right where I don't want it.
You'll be good.
We'll be fine.
You'll be good. You are.
It'll be great.
It will be.
What's the little paint?
Okay, I know he's really nervous about backing up right now, but he'll do great. Okay, I knew he could do it. He could do it. Not a very wide site here, though.
I'm not done yet.
You're not done yet?
We may reconfigure.
Nah, we're good. We're good. Not a lot of room out here to put our mat, but that's all right. Not much.
Not much.
But he got it in. That's what counts.
All right, we are all set up, and Amy is starting to cook peppers, or cut peppers and onions. And I'm having to yell because remember we said there's a big air conditioner? That's it. It's
very true.
Cooling this place down. It's a little hot out there. So some peppers and onions.
It smells a little like onions in here, though.
That's all right.
But we're going to cook it outside on the Blackstone.
Yes, ma'am.
So for dinner tonight, my peppers and onions are now out here on the Blackstone that I just cut up.
Smelly stuff cooks outside.
Yes, it does. So we got this Blackstone from Walmart, and it's an entire griddle, and so we've got peppers, onions, and sausage. We're gonna do mac and cheese in the microwave, but this is the first time we've cooked out here on the when we've been camping in the Ember. So
yeah,
it's
got a non-stick cooking surface.
Yeah,
it's really non-stick. I mean, it's good.
I love it. Two thumbs up. Okay, dinner was great, and we're now hanging out with our propane fire pit and the fan to keep us cool. That's how we camp in Florida. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit, and we'll call it a night. Hey, good morning, guys. So we are up and going early this morning because we are going paddling. But first, Joel has to make us breakfast.
It's all about the food.
It is about the food. So we have leftover sausage from last night, and we're making some eggs and putting them into a little burrito before we head out to the river.
We're making lunch. We probably won't be hungry for it.
Yeah, right. We are going to bring lunch. We're going to make some sandwiches and bring them with us too. But it is all about the food, isn't it?
Kinda.
Okay, this is the trickiest part of cooking on the griddle.
Eggs.
You gotta do slow.
Well,
You're gonna have to get your make sure they don't roll away.
Apparently it's not very level.
No.
They're all flowing to the front.
That's good, because otherwise it would flow back to the hole.
You can't have that.
You're doing good. All right, we are all packed up and we are ready to go paddling.
We are, and Amy knows where we're going. I got no idea.
So we're going about 15 minutes away from here is a place called Rum 138. And they are like a shuttle service, I guess, for paddling.
Yep.
And they have a whole map and of all the springs. We're gonna meet them there. We're gonna blow up our boards because we brought our inflatable boards. And then we're gonna go
like upstream, up current.
On their shuttle, yeah, to upstream. I'll tell you where we're at.
We can just drift back.
Drift back. We're gonna hit some springs. We're gonna eat some lunch. We're gonna take our time, and then eventually we will end up at Rum Island.
Yep.
Which is where they take us out, and or where we take out. They don't take us out.
No.
we take out.
We gotta do something.
And then we call them and they come pick us up and bring them back to our vehicle.
Should be awesome.
So yeah, I'm excited. We've been trying to do this trip for a few years, and
like 3 years.
Every time we do it, there's a storm or the weather's
Conflict
bad.
comes up. I mean, just yeah.
So we're excited to finally do it. I'm excited for a nice, relaxing day in the water.
We love our springs.
Yes. Okay, the boards are all blown up. Like I said, we're bringing our Blackfin iRocker inflatables, and
a little hot.
A little hot. It is hot out here. So we're checked in. He's gonna come pick us up on the shuttle, and we got the rundown. I think we said there's like 5 different springs we're gonna stop at. Hopefully we don't miss them. And there are some rapids, so as we know, I tend to fall in the water sometimes, so hopefully we don't hit a rock. I don't go in. So we're launching at US 27 boat ramp, and he did say that the water is really low right now, so most of the river is being fed by the springs, so it should be a little clearer than the normal tannin waters. So that's kind of nice. I like clear water. All right, we have launched, and it took us a little while to get out on the water, but we are out here and ready to go. It's going to be a beautiful day.
Tell them about the rapids.
Oh, we have rapids. I might have mentioned it earlier, but yes, there's rapids coming up, and I'm a little nervous about that with the water being low and our fins on our boards, but we'll get through it. Okay, we're getting back into skinny water, and I hear the paddling. Okay, there's a rock up there. I hear the rapids here. So we are coming up on our boards. Yeah. Oh, that's a rock. Yep. I'm coming by you, I think. All right, I think I'm gonna hit. Nope. Yep. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna hit. Oh, I'm just going, floating through. I know. That means I'm gonna hit something. The current's just taking me. I'm just kind of steering a little bit. Yep, there's a big rock right there. All right, we made it through. The turtles definitely like the logs. It's a nice day to be sunning. They said we wouldn't miss Poe Springs when we went by, and we're definitely here. There's lots of people out here, and you can come, I think you can drive up, and you can also come via the river. So these are all people that are swinging from this tree, and some are tubing. I guess they came down from the spring. And we're gonna go walk up and see what's up there. This is a nice area of the spring. I might sit out here and eat lunch, Joel.
You could bring it, yeah.
We could, yeah, sit right here in the water. We have yeah, I'm talking in the water, right here, right here. Okay, here is a sign. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of a couple interesting things that I found. So this is the lower Santa Fe River, and it's 72 miles long before it joins the dark waters of the Swanee River, which ultimately heads to the Gulf of Mexico. And there are 75 springs that feed this spring. And they talk about when the river is clearer is because we've had less rain.
Yeah, and the water from the Santa Fe swamp and all the tannins aren't dumping into the river, so the spring.
When it rains, it comes from the swamp, yeah. So right now it's clear-ish. But we're gonna hit some more springs, so maybe we're thinking that since the springs, we are right here. Let me show you where we are. Where it says we are here. And there's a lot of springs there, and we're gonna head up to like right there. So we're not really going that far, but we are gonna hit, I think, 4 or 5 other springs. So it might get clearer as we go too.
Fingers crossed.
All right, we stayed there probably for almost an hour. We had lunch and it was a nice little spring. And so now we're heading down to the next one. Okay, we always like to try to pick up trash when we can on the river. Joel saw this thing. What is it, Joel?
Is a bag from some artificial worms.
All right, so trash. All right, so we will pick that up and leave the river better than we found it.
Got it.
Awesome. You?
Don't blame it on me. It's not me.
Oh. All right, well, I went in the water. I always go in the water when we paddle. What is that?
I think we got it on video.
I think we did too. Hopefully you just saw that, because I don't know if it worked out, but you know, it's shallow and there's grass, and the grass just my fin caught the grass.
Down goes Amy.
And Joel just laughs. I don't know. He just gets a kick out of it. I'm pretty stable on the board, I feel like, but
She is. She is above average. She's really good at paddling.
but when your board stops, you keep going, and that's how I fall off. So we're gonna get back on the board.
All right.
And maybe sit down. I might sit down for a little bit and make sure I don't.
Me falling.
Well, we did catch that earlier, I think.
Almost.
Yeah, in the rapids. So, all right, let's go. So this is the low grass that took me out. I'm not sure you can see it under the water, but it is shallow. We found the entrance, we think, to Lily Spring.
Yes.
It's surrounded by private property, so there's like lots of signs that say "Do not enter."
Right, private property.
So as long as
respect that, we're gonna stay in the water.
Yeah, as long as you stay in the water, it's fine. And I think we're gonna have to walk the boards though because of the fins. The fins.
Right. So we'll see what the future has in store for us.
Somebody said it was really pretty up there, they heard. So let's go see. All right, this is Lily Spring apparently. Very small. All right, we just found Mermaid Springs. It's right off the river, and it's just a little spring. But got some guys here that are snorkeling it.
It's clearer than the last spring.
It is
really
clear. It's very clear. It's just very small.
Right.
Ooh, hold on.
Hold on. Fall. Let's go over there and walk the bank.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, Joel's gonna go in. This is Mermaid Spring.
I'm not sure in is really the right
He's gonna go underwater and look at it. That's about as far as it is. Just right there. We're right there by the water. We have found Gilchrist Springs State Park, and that way, and I think it's about a half a mile into paddling into the spring. So we've always wanted to do this little run, so I'm excited to go do it today. Wow, this looks like a beautiful run. They do say no walking in the spring, so problem is it's very, very shallow.
My cold water Calcuttas.
They broke.
I just tripped and I lost a lens.
Oh,
I love those glasses.
I know. I'm sorry. Well, we are at Gilchrist Springs, and we're gonna go.
Up into the craziness.
Joel's gonna go snorkel for a few minutes just to kind of see it.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna hang out and enjoy the cool water. It's a beautiful spring. We've been here before.
It's
awesome. One of his favorites.
It's a little crazy right now, but I love this spring.
Yes. All right. Let's show me the underneath the water.
I'll do it.
All right. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so Gilchrist Springs was a little bit crazy today. I think last time we were here was a couple years ago. It might have been during a weekday, maybe. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there was like 7 people here. The water was crystal clear. Today, like hundreds of people. Water was stirred up. So really still a beautiful spring, but maybe try it on a weekday instead of a beautiful weekend day.
It's a popular one.
It's definitely popular, but yeah, it's a must-see. Just maybe do it when there's not a lot of people.
Look at these colorful plants under the water. So pretty. Can't beat that. All right, time to head back to where they're gonna pick us up. We're heading back to Rum Springs, and that's where we are, Rum Island, yes, Rum Island. And that's where we're gonna call them and they're gonna pick us up. We have to backtrack just a little bit on the river. All right, we're going between these two rocks, or between these two logs here that were cut just for us. So we're heading back to Rum Island, and we'll give them a call, and then they'll come pick us up and bring us back to our vehicle. We've pulled up to the pickup at Rum Island and getting the boards out of the water. Just waiting for Rum 38 to come pick us up.
Let's go.
All right, we have the boards out of the water, and now we're just, we called Rum 138 to come pick us up. So we're just waiting on the trailer. Front seat. We're the first ones on here. Man, we're exhausted from being out on the water all day. Never thought it would be so tiring to be relaxing. So we had paddled for, actually we were on the water for about 6 hours, so it was quite a long day. We came back, we had some French fries and burgers for dinner, and we actually made the French fries in the microwave / air fryer, which was the first time we used it. It worked pretty good. It took a long time. You can't hear Joel over here, so he's just not even gonna talk. We've got our fans going, and so it's kind of loud out here. But we're just gonna relax tonight and probably head to bed a little early tonight. We've got our fire pit going, and thanks, Vanna. Got the fire pit going, and we'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning.
So we are packing up and leaving this morning. Always just short weekends. Never too long enough.
Nope, no, it goes by really quick.
It does. So campsites here at Olino State Park were nice.
Yep.
We were in the Dogwood Loop, and they have the Magnolia Loop, which maybe is a little bit nicer.
A little nicer. We went down there and we drove around last night and took a look, but yeah, maybe a little nicer, but they're all nice.
Both were great.
Yeah,
both were great. So we enjoyed paddling down the Santa Fe. Yep. And definitely recommend Rum 138 for either shuttling service or renting kayaks.
They were great.
Yeah, yeah.
And Santa Fe River was awesome. Springs, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to just hop on and off the river.
Weekday. Go for the weekday.
If you can, yes. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Bloop, bloop.
And we'll catch you guys on our next adventure.
See you guys.
Have a glorious day.